Hey everybody, Amy here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would swatch out these Gansai Tambi, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. These watercolors that I won from Sabrina Ann's Memory Decks Challenge back in October. And I got these from Pretty Pink Posh. So I did swatch them out already and the video just didn't turn out, so I'm going to do it again. I purchased this watercolor paper. I think this was just like 10 bucks at Walmart. And it's Canson cold press. It's 11 by 15 and you get 30 sheets. So I don't think I'm going to use the whole sheet because I did already swatch the whole sheet and yeah, I don't want to use an entire sheet. So I'm just going to cut like, I don't know, maybe 3 inches. This is super thick. It's 140 pound. I love it, the feel of it. So I am fairly new to watercoloring. The only other watercolor sets I have are like the cheapo ones from Michael's, and then also the Jane Davenport sets. I've got those. And I've mainly just used those in mixed media. I believe that this is also just a student grade set, but I just love them. They're so shimmery. So you can see that I already used them. So I'm kind of bummed that the first video didn't turn out, but we're going to do it again. I'm going to swatch them on this watercolor paper, and then I'm also going to show you what they look like on black or a darker cardstock. So this is my my Dilutions, or my Diane Reevely 8x8 art journal, which I really haven't done a whole lot in, other than maybe some background stuff and then maybe some swatches here and there. And then I've also used it to kind of pick up some of the paint from other projects that I was using, so there isn't really anything extremely exciting going on in here. Here you can see I swatched out some of my Dilutions paints, and then I did some backgrounds. So like when I was doing some mixed media projects, I had just taken some leftover paint and just put it on here for backgrounds. So not sure what I'm ever going to use this for, but I've got it nonetheless. I had to have it, of course, you know. So so here we go. We're going to go ahead and swatch these out. This is a set of golds, and I'm going to do both at the same time just because I think it's just easier for me. Actually, let's start on a whole new page, why don't we? Okay. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to start with the white gold. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, I do not have fancy watercolor brushes. These are the only 2 watercolor brushes I have, which are super cheapo ones from Walmart or Michael's or something. So eventually I will be getting artist grade water brushes. I'm going to be taking some classes in 2019, some art classes, so I'm going to wait and see what my teachers suggest before I go and purchase any more products. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I love the shimmer. I am a little disappointed that you really don't get a whole lot of product in this. I don't think the pan is very deep, and so, you know, I don't know how long these are gonna last, but they are gorgeous. So I am not sure. So for you artists out there who cringe when you see me paint, I'm not sure how to hold the brush yet. These are all things that I will be learning because there are specific ways that you are supposed to hold the brush, and I don't think you're supposed to use the tip of the brush to paint. But like I said, I will be learning all of those fancy techniques next year. Okay, so again, this is the white gold, and we'll swatch it out first. I'm just going to make little triangles here. It's very, very pretty. So that's the white gold, and you're not really, let me zoom in just a little bit. I don't want to zoom in too far. Oops, sorry guys. So it's really difficult to see on the white cardstock, so I'll be holding it up closer. You'll be able to see it better on the black. And then this is the white gold. I don't know if I have enough water, but it is so pretty on the darker cardstock. I think it would look really pretty over like a blue cardstock, like a midnight blue cardstock or dark blue. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to go over it more than once. I don't think you are, but anyways, so that's that. I do have my other swatch over here that I'm just going to put. I've got some peony papers over here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those later. For now, I'm just going to kind of use up the paint or the pigment off to my right here. You're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. But basically, I'm just using up the paint on a piece of paper on the right side of me, just so that I don't waste all the pigment. Okay, so the next one is going to be the light gold. I need to invest in a spray bottle so that I can spray them. These pans are removable, but I was taking them out earlier and I decided just to put them back in there. Okay, so now we're going to try it on the watercolor paper. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. It's so shimmery. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But that is what the light gold looks like. So you can see the difference between the white and the light. It's just a little bit more of a yellowish tint. And then we're going to go ahead and try it on the darker. This is not watercolor paper. This feels like, well, if any of you have the Dylusions or Diane Reevely's journals, you'll know it kind of feels like a manila envelope. So, so pretty. I love it. So I can't wait to start my classes in 2019. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. So that's what that looks like. And again, I'm just going to take the pigment off the brush. And I'm just, you'll see what I'm going to do with this in the next video. This is actually just a paper bag that was I was doing some jelly printing a couple weeks ago, and all I did was I want to cover this with some of the shimmer. All I did was use this to blot some of to roll off my sprayer in between jelly printing. And so I'm going to be doing something with this in the next video. So for now, that's just acrylic paint that's on there. So that's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna probably show that to you every time, but okay, so the third color is called Champagne Gold. Let's get some water, enough water in there. Mix that up really good. It's just gorgeous. I am super thrilled to have won these paints, or to have won a gift certificate to Pretty Pink Posh, and that I was able to pick out what I wanted. I think that's so awesome. Just use a little bit more water. I've been watching Vicki Ross. She's an artist here on YouTube. I don't know if any of you have heard of her, but she is the one I'm going to be taking some classes with. So I'm super excited for that journey with her. I just love her. She's just so fun. I will leave the link to her channel down below, you guys, so that you can check her out, because I really think you'll enjoy her. And of course, I still follow my Lori Marie, and I try to follow as many people as I can. I don't always leave comments, just because a lot of times I watch videos while I'm laying in bed trying to fall asleep, and I usually do fall asleep. So that is the Champagne Gold. And again, I'm just going to take and swatch off some of this pigment over I don't want to waste it, you know, so I thought it would be kind of cool just to use it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but when you put the water down, let me just kind of show you what happens. When you put the water on it, can you see that shimmer move? It's so gorgeous. It's so hard to see it. But, oh, love it, love it, love it. I think these paints are pretty cool. Okay. All right, and then the fourth color, let me bring this up real quick so you can see the difference. My lighting isn't so great right now. The fourth color is Yellow Gold. This is beautiful. Make sure I get enough water in here. You can already just see the shimmer flow. Let me just bring that up so you guys can see that. I'm hoping it captures it. I don't know, but you can just see it move. I'm hoping you can see that. So this is the Yellow Gold. Love it, love it, love it. I also have been looking and researching and reading about, you know, suggestions on the best kind of watercolor paper to get. But for now, I just picked up this cheapo brand from Walmart for 10 bucks. I guess that isn't too cheap, but I didn't think it was a bad price considering the really good watercolor paper can be 50 bucks in some cases. So pretty. It's love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Again, I'm just swatching off. I'm just adding a little bit more water to my brush. And then I'm just swatching it over this jelly printed paper bag that I did last week or the week before. So are any of you doing a December daily? I was going to do a December daily, and then I just realized that I can't commit to that. I just can't commit to that. Not during, you know, I don't want to let myself down or my subscribers down by, you know, not being able to keep up with it. And so I just kind of opted out of it, but I am going to follow along and do it like a December book of some sort. So you can see the shimmer on that. So pretty. So all I'm doing is just adding more water just to kind of, I want this whole page to sparkle. And you can just very lightly see. Okay, now on to the red gold. You know, at first I thought the red gold was my favorite, but they're all just so gorgeous. Love them all. So that's the red gold. Let's do the red gold on here. So pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah, I definitely think I am not holding my brush correctly. I don't believe you're supposed to use the tip of your brush, your watercolor brush. So I'll be having to probably break some bad habits, because with mixed media anything goes. You know, you can just do whatever you want with mixed media. Okay. Last but not least is the blue gold. Let's get some water in there. It does take a little bit of time to activate it. Not a whole lot, but if you want a lot of the pigment, oh, they're just so shimmery. Okay. That is the blue gold. I will hold them up in a minute so you guys can see. Oh, these are so cool. They were fairly reasonably priced. I think this was 12 bucks. It was on sale. I don't know how much they are anywhere else other than the Pretty Pink Posh website. I don't know if they have any more or not. But I can try to link that below if you guys want to go over there and check it out. So gorgeous. There we go. Took another piece of paper here, and you can see when you put it over acrylic paint, it just adds such a cool shimmer. don't want to waste any of that pigment. So just kind of brushing it all over. Okay, so there we go. That is what it looks like swatched out on watercolor paper. So gorgeous. Trying to give it every angle. We'll see what it looks like. I'll come back and show you when it dries. And then this is what it looks like on the darker cardstock, or dark dilutions, the dark dilutions art journal, kit talk. So super shimmery, just gorgeous. I love them all. That is what that looks like. So yeah, well, thank you guys so much for playing with me. I wanted to just show you what these look like swatched out. I'm in love with them. I can't wait to, you know, play around and see what else I can do with these. I think they'll look great on mixed media projects and in some art journals, and yeah, especially this time of year. They'll be really cool in some projects. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.